folks, today we're going to be adding this awning to the rear of the ROG 12RK. As you can see, the current awning is, well, not really wide enough. So we're going to add this Overland Vehicle Systems 2.0 6.5 foot awning to the back. It does stick out slightly, on the edges, which is fine with us because it doesn't stick out further than the fenders or the ladder, and really doesn't stick out much further than the existing awning on this side. So we're going to be adding this. I'll show you how to do it.
All right, so the first step in this process will be taking out the existing awning. This here is a 1/2 inch socket. That should loosen it up enough. I should be able to just slide it off, I believe. And then again, maybe not. It might be actually wedged in there, which wouldn't surprise me. Probably got wedged when they tightened down, which not a problem. Alright, so if all is copacetic, I should be able to just pull that off there. We'll find out. There we go.
Alright, so this is the hardware that comes with the Overland Vehicle Systems 2.0 6.5 foot awning. You get 2 heavy-duty brackets, which I will not be using. I'm just going to mount it straight to the rack. And you got 2 tie-down stakes, and then 2 retro-reflective, nice tie-downs, and then a bag of hardware. Okay, so we're looking at the back of the Overland Vehicle Systems awning, and this is the mounting bracket channel. And basically, these little nuts here are made for that channel. So they'll just slide right in there, and they'll go just like thus and so. Alright, so basically what I've got here is I've got all the bolts in their channels, and they're lined up with these holes right here.
Alrighty, so the locking nuts on the OVS are 10 millimeter. You just need a 10 millimeter socket in order to tighten those down. I had a bit of a fight getting this thing on here, so I'm sorry that it wasn't on the camera, but ended up having to do it from up top here, and had to get a little creative with putting it on there. So ideally, you really want 2 people to actually install this, but I'm making it work with 1. I do appreciate the fact that these are locking nuts. Seems like a lot of manufacturers, they kind of seem to bypass that feature, and well, it's kind of nice to have locking nuts. Okay, so there, let's see what she looks like.
Alright, so there it is, installed and deployed. You can kind of get some idea what it covers, like I said, this is the Overland Vehicle Systems 2.0 6.5 foot awning. A couple of design features that I'm noticing right off the bat that I'm pleased with is you can actually take these little tabs that are used to hold the awning in place when you want to zip it up and put it back on itself and then push it back in on top of the camper here. And I believe during a rain, that will really actually help to minimize the amount of splatter you get from the top of the unit here. So, because I know that's one of the things we kind of noticed previously. And then one other thing that I kind of noticed that I think will also help is you can actually take this cover and turn it inside out and roll it backwards to kind of create another little bit of a rain shield, if you want to call it that. So, because that's been our biggest issue with the awning, the existing awning, is it just simply does not cover and keep things off. So I've also added these little straps here. I did a little short video about that, but these little straps right here, just some paracord I tied off, just tied it around this end right here permanently, and then created a loop and just kind of played with it until I got the length right, so that when it was under tension, it would hold the door underneath the awning. So yeah, you know, because we have a bunch of stickers and stuff on our door, so we didn't want it to mess up. But it, you know, it's pretty simple to use. I mean, you just basically, I'm trying to do this one-handed, so forgive me. But you know, when it's not in use, of course, the door will all the way like that. And if you want, if it's raining out, you want to keep it a little bit more in, and you just take that loop, put it in there, and let it out, and it'll hold it in place. So anyway, seems like it's working pretty good, and it keeps it under the awning. So that was kind of the point of that, for us anyway. But yeah, that's been a little bit of a point of, it's been a little bit of an issue, I should say, for us. So hopefully with this modification, it will not be an issue. And by the way, Overland Vehicle Systems has these exact awnings on sale right now for $199.99. So yeah, go grab you one. So I have made a change to how I'm thinking about this awning. I haven't actually used it in the rain, so I don't know exactly how it's going to respond. But in looking at this, I'm thinking that I might be better off with it set up like this, rather than, you know, flipped the other way, like I had it previously. Because when it's flipped the other way, I believe water will be able to get in between here and the back of this aluminum frame here. And I think it'll just drip down right here, which would be right on us, you know? So I'm sort of thinking that it might be better to leave the top portion like this, and then if rain gets in here, no big deal, because it's going to come out down here and drip out here. So it shouldn't drip down on us, which is that's what I'm trying to prevent, you know. So because that's the thing that we've kind of noticed has been an issue. So at any rate, and then the fact that it wasn't wide enough. So this one I believe should be wide enough. It sticks out, you know, that far, if you can see that. And on this side, it sticks out that far. So, you know, I think it'll work. We're going to see. I'll let you know how it works in the rain, in the actual rain. All right, so there's what she looks like all packed away. And that's how far it sticks out right there. On that side and on that side. Oops, there we go. And a little thing I wanted to kind of point out that the original ROG awning did not have, and it's actually a pretty important component, is this strap right here. There's three of them. There's one here, and one here that help hold the awning in place so that you can unzip it or zip it, you know, whether you're stowing it away or taking it out, you can unzip the whole thing and the awning is not going to just fall out on you. And you know, it's the little things, you know. It's a nice little thoughtful feature. So thank you, Overland Vehicle Systems. So anyway, just thought I'd point that out.